This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm delighted to be joined by Chantelle Cameron up here in Manchester. Chantelle, first and foremost, how are you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm very good. We're just over a week away from your first world title shot. How does it feel to obviously know that all the hard work, all the waiting is finally going to come and pay dividends come next Saturday night?
Yeah, hopefully it's going to pay dividends. Nervous, obviously, but I think that's good for me. I think I need the nerves and a bit of fear. I think that's what's going to bring out a good performance. Can't wait, just roll on next Sunday and hopefully get that win and call myself a world champion.
How have you found, say, this past year or so? Because I know you've been kind of waiting for an opportunity for a title of some sort. I know it was mandatory for the WBC, which has just become vacant. But how did you feel kind of in the waiting process of waiting for this opportunity?
Obviously, it's been really frustrating. It's been really frustrating, but just had to bide my time. And obviously, with everything that's going on in the world with the pandemic at the moment, just kind of had to be patient and think there's people out there a lot worse off than me. Like, boxing's not the be all and end all. There's people out there that are losing businesses, losing homes, so I just had to be considerate.
How have you found training through kind of lockdown and up until you was able to get back into the gym? How did you find that?
To be fair, I actually enjoyed it. It was like having a bit of a break. It was like, it makes you a bit more hungry as well, because then you get eager to get back in the gym and eager to get back hitting pads, sparring. So it was quite a blessing.
Now, we've both attempted to pronounce your opponent's name off camera. I don't think either of us are probably right, but we'll go with Adriana, her first name, instead of attempting to pronounce that, her last name. But yeah, what do you know about Adriana and what are you expecting come next Saturday night?
Very tough, she's going to be very tough. She's obviously got a great amateur pedigree. She won the bronze medal in the London 2012, so she's already got something that I've never achieved. So it's going to be a good fight, yeah, but prize is different, and I want this world title more than anything. I'm not going to be letting Adriana come over here and take it away from me. So,
when you're both in the ring, how are you actually anticipating the fight playing out in your own mind?
I think she's gonna be there to hit. Obviously, that's her style. We're both come forward fighters. She's probably gonna think she's gonna walk through me, but she's gonna be very wrong because it's not gonna happen. You can say something.
I was just going to say, I thought you'd finish, but I was just going to ask, do you feel the pressure at all? Like, do you feel the pressure knowing it's a chance that you've waited for so long?
There's a bit of pressure, yeah, but I think I've waited for it for so long now. It's exciting, and I've done everything I needed to do in the gym. I think that's where my confidence is from. Everything I've needed to do, and all the training sessions, all the preparation, I've done it. So it's all in my hands now. Just got to perform.
What do you make of kind of how much of a buzz we've seen around female boxing at this current moment?
It's exciting, yeah. People are talking now. They're not saying women's boxing. They're just saying, "Did you see that fight? Not have you seen that women's fight?" So it's great, yeah. And I can't wait to get in the mix of it and put on a good performance as well and get people talking.
Just going to want to touch on a few of those fights, and also a friend of yours who has her own world title fight coming up in Savannah Marshall when she faces Marshall-Rankin. What do you make of Savannah's bout there, first and foremost?
Good fight, yeah. Hannah's very game. She's boxed good people, isn't she? Like Clarissa. She's a former IBO world champion. Again, Savannah's got the amateur pedigree. She's been to the 2 Olympics. She's a big puncher. She's fit. So it's going to be a good fight, yeah. It's going to be really good. Good for women's boxing.
How do you see it playing out?
Savannah will win, I think.
Just obviously moving away from that one, touch on a couple of others. We've seen Katarina is the mandatory for Terry Harper again. Just how do you think that one will play out once it's kind of announced?
Good fight. I see that Katarina. I see her training a lot. She trains very hard. She's tough, comes forward. She's hungry. You can tell that she's puts the work in. I think it's going to be another really interesting women's boxing fight.
Prediction?
I think Terry will win.
Obviously, she's coming on the back of her draw with Tasha Jonas. What were your thoughts going back to that fight? What was your thoughts on their bout?
Such a good fight. It was explosive, entertaining, had you on the edge of the seat. I do think Tasha would have just edged it. I think she did win the fight, but you don't know what the judges are scoring, do you? So depends what the judges are looking at. But like, massive credit to Tasha because she proved all the doubters wrong, and I think that's the main thing. I think already in everyone's eyes she's a winner just for that.
And then another fight, just want to touch on Backhouse 2. How do you see that one going, Chantelle?
I think Backhouse will win this one. I think she knows what she's going to be expecting. She knows what she's up against, and I hope she wins.
I also just, I did an interview yesterday with Nisa Sowland. He mentioned he'd like to make Dina Forsland versus Rachel Ball. Rachel obviously victorious against Shannon Courtenay on one of her matchroom shows. If that one was to come off again, just how do you see that one playing out?
I'm not too sure, to be fair. It'd be a good fight, but I think Shannon probably did just win the Rachel Ball fight, so I think Shannon should be in the mix as well.
And just to quickly touch on a few of your campmates, you've got Stephen Ward getting ready to make his cruiserweight debut. How's Stephen been looking in camp?
He's looking good, yeah. He's like got the calories in him now, so he's looking big and strong.
And Dave Allen, who isn't here currently, but he's out in Ukraine sparring Alexander Usyk. You can't really think of much better sparring. What are your thoughts on kind of that and the Usyk-Chisora fight on the back of that?
Really looking forward to the Usyk fight. They're both good fighters. I think it's going to be a good fight. I think Usyk will win, and it's entertaining as well, ain't it? Like their videos back and forth make my day.
Chantelle, I will leave it there and I will leave you to shoot off now. Thank you for your time and thanks, Beats Boxing Social.
Cheers, thank you.